Well, don't just stand there. Go find Plato's lost dialogue.
Phew. Guess I should have cleaned it out. I guess it's mayonnaise, but it looks like used motor oil. Nothing useful in here.
Well, don't just stand there. Go find Plato's lost dialogue.
Here's a thuggy idol. Looks like someone's ashes in here. It's a stone carving of Shiva. It's a medieval gargoyle, or good, it's a genuine candlestick. It's a copy of an Egyptian statue of Horus. Marcus still thinks this chest belonged to Columbus. I can't lift the lid. It's a genuine candlestick. Must be made out of lead. There. It's full of air. It's a crude copy of a Persian idol. It's an old lecture hall desk, complete with a wad of gum, I'll bet. It sure is gooey. I think I'll stick this on my shoes for traction. What do you know? The gum works! I believe it's part of the old Dunlop collection. It's much too heavy to carry. It's much too heavy to carry. It's made out of wax. A cat idol, but unlike the others, it's made of wax. This isn't working. The wax is melting. There's a manuscript inside. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Walk through the door. Walk.
I got it. I found Plato's lost dialogue.
Really?
Our jungle friend Sternhardt is quite the scholar.
Let me see. I don't see how this will help us find Atlantis.
Didn't you notice Plato's tenfold numbering error?
So he got his dates mixed up. Why is that so important?
Plato's error means distances could also be wrong.
So what if they are?
If Plato is right, Atlantis is in the Mediterranean.
You mean 300 miles from Greece instead of 3,000?
Of course, the lost dialogue could still be a fake.
No, it sounds real. He once told me he came from the middle of the world. That's what Mediterranean means.
Good old Nurab Sal. I'm starting to like him.
Wait, quiet. I think I'm getting something.
So, Mr. Sal, what's the secret?
Be patient, he's lost. But I think I know how to guide him home. Among the artifacts that Kerner stole was a small stone disc with a hole in it. I'm sure it was one of the 3 stones mentioned in Plato's book. And I didn't find it. I bought it from Alain Trottier in Monte Carlo.
Why should he help us?
Or was it Omar Al-Jabbar in Algiers? Either way, Algiers or Monte Carlo. This much I do know. We need all 3 stones if we want to find Atlantis.
How will I find Trottier and Al-Jabbar?
Not so fast. First, I'm going to tell you a fortune. Look into my eyes. Deep into my eyes. For Pete's sake, I'm not going to hurt you. Now hold still. You are a remarkable man, Dr. Jones. You possess great strength of character. You are resourceful. You trust others and want them to trust you. The most promising path to Atlantis, therefore, is the one we both must take, together as a team.
All right, I'm convinced. You can come along.
Then let's go, partner.
Let's get going. We can still catch tonight's clipper.
You make it sound so romantic. Well, here we are.
I had no idea Monte Carlo was the lost city.
Don't start with me, Indy. It's Trottier we're after.
Well, what does Trottier look like?
How should I know? I've never actually met him. We did all our business by mail.
Suppose Trottier shows up. What then?
Bring him up to my room.
What makes you think we'll find Trottier here?
All his letters mention how much he likes strolling under the bright lights.
This plan sounds kind of harebrained to me.
Don't worry, it'll work. He used to have one of the 3 stones. If we can coax him into a seance, he might let us have it.
A seance?
I'll go get ready.
Hey there. Can you tell me where to find Monsieur Trottier? Possibly. Who wants to know? I'm Dr. Indiana Jones of Barnett College. Jones. I believe I've heard of you. Yes, of course, the famous archaeologist. Yep, I'm just about the world's greatest adventurer. And a conceited fool, too, I see. Out of my way. Monsieur Trottier? Yes? Sorry about being so rude. I do not believe your sincerity. Monsieur Trottier? Yes? Hey, why don't you stop being such a jerk? Well... Over here, Monsieur Trottier. Yes? Sorry about being so rude. I do not believe your sincerity. Over here, Monsieur Trottier. Yes? Have a nice evening. The door is closed.
Is that you, Jones? Where's Trottier?
I've tried, and that fool won't come up here.
I hadn't thought about that possibility. Just drop Nurab Sal's name.
Hey.
What now?
Never mind.
Well then, get back out there.
Just a moment, monsieur. Yes? I just want you to know I work for Nurab Sal. Did you say Nurab Sal? Well, perhaps you're not the buffoon I took you for. Now, excuse me while I consider this. Monsieur Trottier? You look confused, Dr. Jones. I'll help you, but first, answer me this. When were the many freaks of nature created? In the last days of Atlantis. Oh, no, you're just guessing. Bonsoir, monsieur. Just a moment, monsieur. Back again, Dr. Jones. What now? Madame Sophia's in town and wants to meet you. Really? The great psychic? Oh, no wonder I felt restless tonight. Still, one must be cautious. Answer me this. Why did the Atlanteans build their huge colossus? To make themselves like gods. Yes, excellent. Obviously, you know Plato's lost dialogue well. How can I help you? Follow me and Madame Sophia will read your fortune. Oh, this is a big step. I am not sure. Come on, take a chance. She's right here in the hotel. So, I'll do it. Please, lead the way. Have a seat, Monsieur Trottier.
Is he here?
Keep him busy. I'm going to try something.
All right then. Give me a minute while I set him up. Oh, Monsieur Trottier, I am so pleased to meet such an expert antiquarian at long last.
Madame flatters me. It is I who am pleased to meet you.
Now then, I need a token of power to set the mood.
Well, I have the stone key. I truly believe it is from the lost city.
Very good indeed. Now we can begin. Leave no stone unturned. We must find my spirit.
It's the main power switch for the room. The lights. What happened to the lights?
I think Narab Sal is trying to signal us.
It's a flashlight. Is he trying to scare me by wearing that sheet on his head?
Dr. Jones, if you please.
It's empty. That sheet looks ridiculous.
Really, Dr. Jones?
Well, madame, I've seen enough. It was entertaining despite the interruptions. Au revoir.
Turn the lights on, will you please? Great move, Jones.
What do we do now?
Let's try again. Maybe you should find a way to spruce up that costume. Your ghost act almost worked.
I'm not leaving without Sophia. The door is closed. It's closed.
Did you find our man, Indy? Where's Trottier?
This isn't working. Let's move on.
Okay. We could talk to a collector in Algiers who might know something. Omar Al-Jabbar. Get a cab and I'll join you.
I'd better put the flashlight back. I'd better put the sheet back.
Wait for me!
Hello there.
Ah, a prosperous American.
Do you know where to find Omar Al-Jabbar?
Omar is one of my best customers. His shop is on the other side of the marketplace.
You ever hear of Atlantis, old man?
Atlantis. Atlantis. No.
What are you doing here on the streets?
I'm a beggar, Effendi. It is my job to be here. Today, I'm offering a discount. Give me food and I'll give you a free gift. Now, let me get back to work, please.
Excuse me.
You bring food?
Here.
I may be a beggar, but I'm not that desperate.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Nice knives.
Yes, they were a gift from my father, the greatest knife thrower in North Africa. I'm trying to follow his example. But alas, no one will volunteer to be my assistant since the accident.
Do you know where to find Omar Al-Jabbar?
He has a shop nearby behind the marketplace.
Sorry to bother you.
No bother. I just wish a volunteer would step forward to assist me.
Hello, hello,
Sophia,
What?
hello. Like
I think you should volunteer to help
Hello,
the knife
hello.
thrower.
No, you don't, Jones.
Oh, I get it. You're chicken.
Well, cock-a-doodle-doo. I'll never volunteer.
So where's your sense of adventure? Sophia,
What?
come on, assist the guy, will you?
Nope, nope, nope.
Please, it's perfectly safe.
Oh, sure. I wouldn't trust that man to cut carrots.
You're not really looking. Observe that superb technique.
Oh, all right. I don't know. Those knives...
Short.
Look here, ladies and gentlemen. A volunteer.
But...
Short.
Now, my dear, there's nothing to be afraid of.
But...
Just walk over to the board now.
Best player, you know.
Ta-da!
Careful
Thank
what
you
you're
for your
saying.
brave assistance, my dear. Allow me to express my gratitude by giving you this souvenir knife.
Here, take this knife before I use it on you.
Hou je vast. Top spel. Hou je vast.
Excuse me.
Top spel is het ook.
Yes?
Do you know where to find Omar Al-Jabbar?
Omar, his pitiful excuse for a shop is down the alley here.
What looks good today?
Today we have a special, squab on a stick, only 20 dinars.
Video
You accept U.S. currency?
Sorry, no.
Oh, a squab would sure hit the spot.
20 dinars, Effendi.
Maybe we can make a deal.
What kind of deal?
I'll trade this beautiful knife for a squab.
I already have several of those knives. The knife thrower has notoriously bad aim.
My fucking Counter-Strike.
I've got another offer.
Make it.
I'll give you my fine leather jacket for a squab.
In this heat, don't be absurd.
Don't go away. I'll get back to you. Excuse me.
What can I do for you, Effendi?
Are you Mr. Omar Al-Jabbar?
I am but a humble shopkeeper. My name is unimportant.
Do you ever deal in antiquities from Atlantis?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Many a fool dreams of the Lost Kingdom. How may I know your intentions are serious?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
For example, it is said that 3 stone discs were needed to open the gates of Atlantis. Show me one of those if you can.
I saw a stone disc once, but someone stole it.
That's too bad. I don't discuss the Lost Kingdom with amateurs.
It all looks pretty worthless.
Wait 1 minute. So you think you can just stroll out of here without paying?
Oh, hij staat weer vast. Dank
Well, how much does it cost?
That mask? On second thought, you can have it. It's been scaring away all my best customers.
You find Trottier and I'll do the rest.
Over here, Monsieur Trottier.
Well, hello again, Dr. Jones. How can I help you?
Madame Sophia wants another seance.
Well, she's a charming woman. So I'll do it. Please lead the way.
Have a seat, Monsieur Trottier.
Is he here?
Keep him busy. I'm going to try something.
All right then. Give me a minute while I set him up. Thank you for giving me another opportunity, monsieur. Do you still have the key?
Yes, here it is.
We must find my spirit guide.
The lights. What happened to the lights?
I think Nurab Sal is trying to signal us. Oh, I feel the presence of Nurab Sal approaching us.
Ooh.
Aye?
Well done, Indy.
Looks like we have one of the 3 stones. Let's hope we can find a way to use it.
I'll bet Trottier got it from Al-Jabbar. Those two do a lot of business together. Let's head for North Africa and find out if I'm right.
Fine. I'll hail a cab while you get changed. I better put the flashlight back. I'd better put the sheet back.
Wait for me!
Excuse me. I think this may interest you.
Ah, a sunstone, if I'm not mistaken, and the most stupendous find, Dr. Jones.
How do you know who I am?
Yeah, how?
My dear Miss Hapgood, when you're Omar Al-Jabbar, you know these things.
Then you are Al-Jabbar.
Yes, a lowly dealer in oddities and trinkets at your service.
Let's get down to business, shall we? What do you know about Atlantis?
Yes, tell us.
Well, somewhere deep in the Atlas Mountains, there's an archaeological dig site. I'm convinced it contains the remains of an Atlantean outpost.
Whose dig is it?
Europeans, Germans, I believe.
What makes you so sure it's Atlantean?
From time to time, scoundrels appear in my shop to trade pieces they stole there. The designs are unmistakable.
Where is it exactly?
I'm not exactly sure. I've learned enough to make a rough map, but it's very rough. The problem is, the desert is no place for a civilized man like myself.
We'll go.
We will?
I admire your courage, but you'll never survive the desert. Give up while you still have your lives ahead of you.
We'll never give up.
Well then, let it be as God wills it. Come, I'll lend you my map. And a couple of sturdy camels. You've returned alive. Tell me, how was your trip?
Okay, except our camels died a mile out of town.
A terrible shame. Those were my last 2 camels. Perhaps I can make amends in some small way. Do you still have that mask I gave you?
Yeah, I've got it right here. Why do you ask?
I'd like to trade you for it.
What'll you give me?
That depends. Do you have anything in mind?
Make an offer.
Well, how about this baseball? It's been autographed by your country's Lou Gehrig.
I'll take it.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
I'll trade you this autographed baseball for a squab.
Sorry, Effendi, I never accept gifts for myself. And certainly not in this color.
Hold the squab. I'll be back later.
Certainly, Effendi.
Excuse me again.
Yes?
Can I trade my baseball for something else?
Do you have anything in mind?
Make an offer.
Well, how about this voodoo doll? It was carved from trees in the Black Forest.
No, thanks. Can I see something else?
How about this little red wagon? It once belonged to Rudyard Kipling.
I'll take it.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
I'll give you this little red wagon for a squab.
I'm sorry, Effendi, but I cannot make that trade. Even though red is my favorite color.
Hold the squab. I'll be back later.
Certainly, Effendi.
Excuse me again.
Yes?
Can I trade my wagon for something else?
Do you have anything in mind?
I'd like it to be red if possible.
Anything else?
Make an offer.
Well, how about this handsome red fez? No gentleman should be seen without one.
That sounds pretty awful. Have you got anything else?
How about this dark red lipstick? It's chic yet dignified.
I'll take it.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
I'll give you my dark red lipstick for one of your squabs.
This is perfect gift for my mother-in-law. And it's so color coordinated. Here, have a squab.
Thank you. Excuse me.
You bring food?
Here.
Thank you, Effendi. Here's your free gift.
It says 1-day pass, Kareem sightseeing tours. The only mark on this map is one big X. The only mark on... Hello there.
If you have ticket, you see sights. If not, you don't.
Will this do?
A valuable all-day pass. Today the skies are yours, Effendi.
We're free! Aren't you coming?
I'll stay here and watch the balloon.
Stay here and guard the balloon. Hello there.
Salam, Effendi.
What do you make of this map?
This X is to the south and slightly to the east.
Thanks for the information. Must be an updraft here. Stay here and guard the balloon. What do you make of this map?
This X is a little to the south and to the west.
Thanks for the information. Stay here and guard the balloon. Hello there.
Selam, Effendi.
What do you make of this map?
You are very close to the site. This X is slightly to the north and slightly to the east.
Thanks for the information.
Ow! I've seen better landings.
Him too. Look what we found, an abandoned dig site. Wait, where are you going?
I sense the presence of Nurab Sal.
I should have guessed.
Indy!
Hold on, Sophia.
Indy!
Sophia! Uh-oh. It won't come out. The engine's missing a spark plug and a distributor cap.
Ja, Tony. Hey.
It feels like a sharp stick of wood. It's either a hose or a sleeping snake. I hope it's a hose. It feels like a portable generator. It feels like an on-off switch. Nothing's happening. Maybe it's out of gas. It feels like a wall. It feels like a wall. I don't think that'll work. It feels like a clay jar. That's enough. The jar is full.
Hey, gedraag je eens, joh, gek.
It feels like a gas cap. Now it's open. I've emptied the jar into the pipe. There's a mural behind this crumbling rock. Sophia?
I thought you were going to leave me in there.
Believe me, I was tempted.
Lucky you didn't. Here's something we may need.
The distributor cap.
It fell on my head when I sank into the hole. And that's not all. Look!
What is it?
It's an amber fish on a string.
I can see that. What does it do?
How should I know? I suppose you've come up with something more interesting?
Maybe. Look where the sunstone is centered on the mural. The island of Crete. I'll bet Crete is where we'll find the greater colony of Atlantis Plato mentioned.
That sounds possible. Let's go.
It's a painting of it. Is that a ball these figures are tossing around? Or a stone disc? If this ever held a secret, it's an empty recess in the wall. I better turn the generator off first. What do you know? A perfect fit. I don't think that'll work.
It fits.
Let's book passage to Crete, Sophia.